This is Crystal Phend with MedPage Today here in San Antonio at the San Antonio Breast Cancer Symposium, where researchers reported promising early results in attacking cancer stem cells. Dr. Chang of Baylor College of Medicine explained the significance of cancer stem cells at a press conference here.
The cancer stem cell hypothesis is a hypothesis. In this hypothesis, not all cells within the tumor are alike. There are a small subpopulation of cells we dub as the cancer stem cells or the mother cells that basically are resistant to conventional therapies like chemotherapy, radiation therapy, and hormone therapy. So what we basically did was we looked at what was driving these cancer stem cells. We isolated these cells and we looked at expression profiles. And the top pathway that came out that regulated cancer stem cell self-renewal was the Notch pathway. So we began a study. And this study has two components.
The researchers showed in animal studies that an inhibitor of the Notch pathway reduced the number of cancer stem cells, though without much effect on tumor volume. Then, in a small clinical trial, the experimental drug showed a similar effect. If further study confirms these benefits, it could mean a major new direction for cancer treatment, according to Dr. Chang.
So like maybe 1 to 5% of the cancer contains cancer stem cells. And while chemotherapy kills 95% of the tumor, what's left behind is the 5% of cancer stem cells. And those will then regrow and regenerate. That explains in part why we are successful with treatments, but in a metastatic setting, patients are generally still incurable. So we can shrink the tumor, but with time, unfortunately, the cancer comes back and relapses. So the cancer stem cell theory or hypothesis is that we need to kill both populations, the bulk of the tumor as well as the cancer stem cell. And they're regulated by different mechanisms. We've heard a lot about, estrogen receptor, PI3 kinase, all different pathways, but in part that explains the whole tumor, but not the small 1 to 5% of cancer stem cells. And there are different pathways regulating it, and one of them is the Notch pathway. So this is slightly different and maybe a paradigm shift away from how we think about treating breast cancer. Can we target not only the bulk of the tumor, but what actually causes the cancer to grow, the cancer stem cells? And this is the first of its type, the gamma secretase inhibitor. It's been challenging.
So while therapy targeted against breast cancer stem cells may be a tortoise compared with the speedy effects of current therapies, it may be what's required to win in the end, according to Dr. Chang. Here at the San Antonio Breast Cancer Symposium, I'm Crystal Phend, MedPage Today.